What up, fellas?
What's going on, everybody? What it do?
What's
going on, everybody? What up?
What's going on?
We live. What's going on?
What's going on, fellas?
What's going on?
Big Touchstone, Robert Jordan, Mega Slice. What's going on?
See, it's talking trash already.
Already.
The giraffe on lockdown.
Mega Slice, what's going on, man?
Yeah, man.
King Tally, what's up? My man Robert Jordan in the building.
King Tally, what up?
All right, for those of you that don't know, man, we got a special guest in the building today. The man behind the product. And I'm going to go ahead and let my man X go ahead and take the lead on this.
Okay, they said I got to Bob Barker this damn thing. So.
That's right. Your turn to Bob Barker today.
Bob Barker, baby. Bearded family, how y'all doing, man? We got one of our brothers in the house from Beard Brigade. And happy to have him here. You know what I mean? I did a review on this product a long time ago, and definitely like what his company's about, what he has to say. Thought we'd bring him on the live stream, and you guys can get a chance to see the man behind the product. So I'll go ahead and let Carl introduce himself.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Carl Jackson, the man behind Beard Brigade. The company got started because, one of them journeys where we're trying to figure out what products is working. We ran into issues with different products and things like that. Having to wash our products midday because they weren't smelling good. Itching midday, trying to figure out, how to get rid of that flakiness and things like that. So, going through that journey, we kind of figured out what really worked for us and really what didn't, and kind of built out some products from there. One of the favorite things that I had from before then was just messing with butters and things like that. So we came up with a beard butter. A lot of places have beard balms and oils and things like that, but incorporating that beard butter and bringing a different light to everything that's going on, just put it out there and threw that out. One of the other things that we do is we're heavily involved in community. We do a lot of things with community programs. Portions of our proceeds actually go back to community programs that we work with. We did some things with Freedom Readers this past year, dealing with children's literacy, trying to bring the literacy rate up and things like that before kids started getting into like some of these STEM programs and things. So various things that we have going on. Glad to be on the show today, with the Bearded Council. Cracking.
No doubt. What's up?
Yeah. It's a pleasure having you on, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no doubt.
And one of the unique things about Beard Brigade, if y'all don't know, he's one of the few companies. There's not very many companies out there that offer a beard butter that doesn't have any beeswax in it. And I thought that was pretty interesting. And I just want him to go ahead and explain to everybody why he does not have any beeswax in his beard balm, butter. I'm sorry.
Can I just 1 second? Does somebody have a TV or something on? Does somebody have a TV or something on? I hear a TV or something. It's kind of hard.
Oh yeah. Is it hard to hear? Okay, I got it.
He got the game on.
He got the game on,
He got over there watching Fred now. Come on, man. Yeah. So as far as the beard butter goes, for us, a butter isn't a butter if it has beeswax in it. There's a couple things with the beeswax. Some people are vegan. If they're vegan, they're not going to mess with beeswax anyway. So there's no point in even having a small portion of that in there. Having a butter that's more creamier, and the butter can actually do something similar to what a oil does if you actually mix it right and have the right ingredients in there. And you don't have to use the balm and the butter, or the balm and oil, or the oil and the butter at the same time if you use the right butter. And ours is a lot creamier than the other ones. One of the things that we have in there is a shea Nilotica, which is a different form of shea butter. There's about 2 or 3 different grades of shea butter. One that comes from East Africa, the other one comes from West Africa. The West African one is actually more waxy, which is the lower grade one. Sometimes you find that in like the cheaper lotions. Sometimes you put on like cocoa butter lotion, and if you're hairy, it doesn't rub in the correct way. So you can find that same thing in your beard butter. When you put it in there, and it kind of gets stuck in your beard, whatever, you see them little clumps in there because it's a lower grade of of the shea butter that you put in there. So it was about, you know, sourcing the right ingredients and making sure you put the right stuff in there to come out with that creamy texture that we have.
All right.
Wow.
You don't mind if I fact check
That's
you on
what's
that
up.
real quick, do you?
Go ahead, brother.
Fact check you.
Go ahead.
Hey, Lump, when you put that
Yeah.
on your taco meat, do you notice that it
Dude.
runs real good?
Dude, hey, yo, that's why I was dancing. Y'all ain't see me dancing because I was talking about it goes right through, man.
Right on that chest, boy.
Yeah, man. I can use any type of comb pick. It don't no static, no nothing. Good to go.
Don't matter.
And we also, I mean, we have people that use the balm and the butter on their kids' hair, on their hair. We have females that use it on their natural hair, because the texture and the way that type, you know, there's about 4 types of hair, type A through type 4. Type 4 being the most coily, and it's called the S coily.
Mm-hmm.
Type 4B is the Z pattern with the coil, with the curls and stuff like that. And a lot of the things that we do now, it derives from the natural hair products and the natural hair industry, because more people have been going through, especially African American people, have been sourcing, beauty products for years. So not everything works for everybody, but you got to know through that journey. Years ago, I had braids for 13 years. And so kind of going through that and understanding, you know, what was going to work for my hair and what didn't when I had my hair out, is the same kind of transition to a point, because, you know, the hair on your scalp, or the skin on your scalp and the skin on your face is totally different. But at the same time, there are certain things that kind of work into it. So if you know what works for the beard, then the stuff that works for the beard actually works for your hair as well.
So can I ask this question real quick? Because it's a good question. Mega Slice says he wants to know why vegans don't want to use beeswax.
Because it just the whole thing with bees. So if they don't deal with animal products in general, beeswax can be considered an animal product to some people. It's the same thing with how we carry horsehair brushes and boar's hair brushes. If you don't deal with boars from pig, do you want to deal with a horsehair? It's a softer brush, but not everybody deals with pig and pig products.
No doubt.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I thought beeswax, man, was just the name. I ain't know the shit come from bees, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just be honest with you. I thought the shit was just, you know what I'm saying? I thought that was just a name.
A lot of people do it until you actually pay attention, because it sounds like a weird thing, like beeswax. Like, what is beeswax? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the first time I ever heard that mess, you think about earwax and thing like that. So it was like, it don't really sound like bees don't have hair. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's a little different. And beeswax is an anti-inflammatory, anti-allergenic compound that you use for that. And it's actually in our balms, but it's not in our beard butter.
Okay, so you do make you have a bomb.
Yeah, we have a balm.
Okay.
That's what's up, man. You dropping jewels, man. Learn
Yeah,
what's up, man.
for sure.
Yeah, and
That's what's
that
up,
butter's definitely super soft. I don't know if I could. I'll try to attempt this on camera, but you ever seen something? Look, see how my finger could just, you know what I mean? They just slide right in there, man.
Yeah.
Hey, boy, that look kind of nasty, Eric. Hey,
Here we go.
hey, you don't need a meat wipe after that, boy.
Oh man.
We got another question from Big Touchstone. Big Touchstone wants to know, what are the ingredients in the butter?
So the butter has babusu butter, vegetable glycerin, shea nyatika, and
I'll run them off for you right now.
The mango butter. Is it the last one's mango butter?
Yeah. Did you say Jamaican black castor oil?
Jamaican black castor oil is the one I missed.
Jojoba oil. So shea is a nyatika.
Yep.
Shea nyatika, mango butter, babusu butter, jojoba oil, avocado oil, Jamaican black castor oil, vegetable glycerin, and scent. And you can let them know what the scent is, because I know not exactly what it is, like what your concoction is, but what that means by scent.
Yeah. So what we mean by scent, because I know that comes up too, is a lot of people, they take a essential oil that smells like something. So it's, you want a lemon scent. I'm gonna grab a lemongrass essential oil and put that in there and try to mix something up, but it's not really gonna come out the same way. So we take a bunch of natural oils, right, with different scents and make up new scents with those scent profiles that come out of those natural oils. It's the same thing as, if you mixing crayons and you're trying to make a new color, but you using it with natural oils. and not coming up with some artificial ingredient to put in there to make the scent. It's all natural. It's a natural mixture. And I work with this guy out of Dallas that kind of makes a lot of different scents and things like that to put that together. And I have another guy that actually does perfumes with alcohol-based products and natural scents that actually put some things together as well. The thing for me was the classic scent. We have two scents, the classic scent and the Tanzanian Sun. Tanzanian Sun is a slightly tropical type scent. Classic is more subtle. The classic scent was actually one that I made because I wanted something that wasn't as strong. And that didn't really mess with my senses. I have a strong sense of smell. So that was one of the first ones that we came up with because that was pretty much for me. And kind of going from there. The Tanzania Sun was actually revised a couple of times because the first time it came out, to me, it smelled like a bunch of lemons and there was no lemongrass in there. So, you know, we kind of tweaked that a little bit. One of the ingredients that comes up a lot under question, I know we talked about the vegetable glycerin. So there are three types of glycerin: synthetic, vegetable, and animal. Again, if you don't mess with animal products, you're not going to want something with animal glycerin in there. Synthetic glycerin is basically a synthetic blend of something. It's not natural. Vegetable glycerin is natural. It comes from palm and coconut oils. So for us, it has many different uses, but it's used throughout a lot of beauty products. One of the things people use it for is mouth ulcers. Another thing is constipation. You can actually use vegetable glycerin to get rid of constipation. If your girl or you have crusty, rough lips, you can actually mix it with honey, and you can actually get soft lips from using vegetable glycerin and honey and mix that together. So it depends on what the mixture is that you can come up with different things that you want to use it for. Some people use it as a skin toner with rose water. So you can use that. The thing about vegetable glycerin and the reason why we use it in particular is because, one, it helps hold our product together. So if we're shipping in like higher temperatures, you don't have to worry about it breaking down too quick. The other thing about that is vegetable glycerin pulls, it's a humectant. Humectant? I always struggle with that word. Humectant. Thank you. Yeah, if you watch Full Metal Alchemist, you'll get why I said mixed up the other one. But anyway, so it actually pulls moisture from the air. So as you apply it to your hair and your face, it'll pull moisture in and help nourish your skin, nourish your beard hair, as well as hydrate your skin at the same time. And so it's kind of a double thing. The other part to that is it helps cut down on split ends and sometimes actually repair damaged hair. So it has a few different uses why we put it in there. The balm uses sunflower oil that does something similar, but because we want something with the butter that is going to last a little bit longer and that actually goes through the hair and helps moisturize the skin at the same time as nourishing your hair, we use the vegetable glycerin instead.
Oh, okay.
No doubt.
I like that one you say you put on. We should have had that one where you can use it on your lips during this winter, because I was at the truck stop, man, and I seen a guy. His lips was white. His lips was white as hell. And I was talking to him, I was asking about the load, and he fucked around and licked his lips, and his tongue got stuck on his goddamn lip. The shit was not cool, man. I could have saved his life if I'd have had some of that shit in my beard. I'd just grab some of it and just slap it on his lip.
Yeah. Oh, and the other benefit too is it doesn't clog your pores. So a lot of other products, like as it seeps down in there, it clogs pores. Clogged pores cause ingrown hairs and acne because your pores get clogged up, and it starts, the testosterone and with the androtestosterone gets caught up in there, and it kind of builds up those bumps. You end up with those issues. So it helps cut down on those same problems at the same time.
That'd be big for me because I have acne prone skin. I have real oily skin also, so that would be big for me.
And the butter will actually work for you because of that. So it helps people with, like, the people that have oily skin, real oily skin, is good for that reason. The other thing is, but if you have like low porous hair, then especially for women, when they use products with vegetable glycerin in there, and the immunity's high, then sometimes they end up with them frizzes. In the wintertime, the downside is, depending on where you at, it might kind of dry you out if you use something heavy with vegetable glycerin in there. But vegetable glycerin is something that you should not use by a product by itself, because it's real concentrated, and it's real strong if you use it by itself. So that's something that you should always use it as an ingredient to something else.
Right.
Man,
and that's
like
part of what gives it a
no.
bad rap too sometimes, because if you use it in high concentrations, they'll say it'll clog your pores.
Right.
But that's only in super high concentration, and also usually there's something else going on with your skin that kind of closes your pores up a little bit, and then your pores will get clogged from the vegetable glycerin. So if you got healthy skin to start with, that's not going to cause you no damage. And I'm sure the level of vegetable glycerin that you have in a product like this, you're not using it by itself, it's fine. Just like anything else you use, if you overdo it, you know what I mean?
Correct.
True that.
So
yeah, because anytime I have somebody come to me and they be like, oh yeah, will this solve this, or can I use it for this? I always ask them, first what they're using and what other issues are they having, to kind of figure out, what actually is going to work for them, instead of just blindly saying, oh yeah, just throw this at it, kind of get to the root cause of the problem and kind of go from there. Right. It's all about solving the problem and not creating more of a problem. Right. For us, it's not about making all the money from, to me, I give them the tips to, save money on how they're using the products and things like that, and how to make sure the product goes a long way and get the best use out of it, instead of just taking everybody money.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, let's grab a couple questions and see what's going on in the chat, man. We got a question here from Goldie Gum. Says, what's going on, fellas? Was just asking, how often should I cut the roach legs, aka split ends? I cut them as soon as you see them. You know what I mean? Cut them as soon as you see them, brother. Even if it's just one, pull the scissors out and just cut that one. If you're not doing regular trims. If you do regular trims, you should get to them. But if you see something in between, just go ahead and cut that one out. Yeah, because if you're not looking at it every day, but you're doing like a trim here and there, I mean, for me, it's like I probably do mine by every 3 to 4 weeks, something like that. As the new ones grow in and that new growth sets in, because your hair goes through three phases of growth. So as you're going through that, just trying to make sure that you trim that up and go through there to keep the healthy hair on. Now let's see if there's any other questions in here. All right, we got a question from Big Touchstone. He asks, what made you start doing butters? This for you, Carl. And what made you start making beard products? So a few years ago, I went through that journey where I was trying to find something that worked. I had a hard time finding products that worked. I went through trying to find let me back up. For the longest time, I always had this. I didn't always have the full beard. I kept it thin, kept it trimmed up. And then during that time, I would just use whatever when it felt dry. I didn't know any better. I would use gel, I would use lotion, whatever. Sometimes I didn't do anything with it. I didn't really take care of it, but it was growing. So I didn't know that as you start growing everything else out, you kind of get that itchiness and that the other irritation, skin irritation problems that you get as you start growing out your full facial hair. So was kind of going through that, just saying, man, I need to find something that works. So I started trying to do the lotion, other things like that. I'm like, man, this stuff don't work. So I started searching around trying to find products for similar to people that look like me were using, because when I grew up in South Carolina. People around there, the non-black people, they would put water in their hair and they would go about their business. So I'm like, yeah, I already know that's going to work. That's just going to dry me out. So I didn't look for products that they were promoting, because I didn't know what was in those products and I didn't know how they were using them. I didn't see a lot of them using other products that actually kind of nourish your skin, nourish your hair and things like that. So when I started looking, I started researching, trying to find somebody that was selling something. I found a company that I'm not going to say the name, but they sold a whip butter. It was like a real creamy white butter that was similar to the texture of whipped cream almost. And I liked it. So the first thing I ever found was a butter that actually worked and that took care of my issues. The problem with them was they had bad customer service. So when you go on, I had to ask them a question about some other products one time. It took them a while to get back. There was other complaints from people. And so eventually people stopped going to them for business. One day I went back, tried to order something else from them, and they were shut down, and I had to go. So I'm back on that look again, like, man, I need to find something else. So I ended up, I have another buddy that was growing a beard. He was giving me, tips, hey man, try this, try that. So we were both exchanging. We find a new company and things like that. Found a company out of Philly. The shipping and handling cost more than the product itself. I ordered it. I was itching by the middle of the day. Had to come home, wash it out,
ordered from another guy out in London. His product was actually pretty good, so I was using that for a while. But it was just, I got tired of trying to find, you know, products that actually worked. So then it was more so of, okay, I know what I'm looking for. I know what the ingredients are that kind of work and help me achieve what I want to achieve. So let me just go ahead and throw something out there and figure out, you know, if I can get something made myself that's going to work and get that job done. And then it was something. And then I didn't like all the scents that was out there either. So I didn't like real strong scents and things like that. So I wanted to do something a little bit different. And so that's where that came from with the scents that we have. It's like, I don't really do a lot of the woodsy scents. It's like something that's different than everybody else on the market. Yet try to make sure that we had something that was like with a great quality that people would like at the same time.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. We got a super chat out here from Michael Rice.
Yeah, we have 2 of them. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
No, we got a super chat from Michael Rice Jr. Bro just dropped some serious knowledge on the glycerin as a whole. Thank you for that. Soaked all that up. You dropped $10. Thank you, Michael Rice Jr.
Definitely appreciate that, brother.
Appreciate that, bro.
Do you see Fable Beard Company also?
Fable Beard Co. said many blessings, fellow kings. Appreciate that, King.
No,
I was about to say that.
He dropped a super chat as well.
You know,
he pulled the trump card on me. Yeah, I know. He pulled the trump card. It's all right. It's all y'all jumping on the young dude all the time. It's all good.
What was the trump card I pulled, man? What was the trump card? I missed that one.
I was in the middle of saying Fable Beard Co. dropped the super chat, but you know what I mean? I guess because your beard is bigger than mine.
Yeah,
since your beard is bigger than mine, you know, you just, you know, it's all good.
He's an extra. Right, he's an extra on good times too. So you know what I'm saying?
My bad. I'm gonna go ahead and lean back in my chair. I'm gonna lean back in my chair.
Nah, it's all good. Do your thing, Unc.
Troy Smith says, "What's up, fellas? What's going on, brother? What type of?"
What up?
We got a question from Goldie Gums. Hope I'm saying that right. What type of oil? Gold. All right.
I think it's Goldie. It has an I, Godi.
Yeah.
Gums.
Oh, it has an I. Oh, yeah, my ass.
Yeah, he usually only reads the P and the A on the can, so the I usually gets left out. He said, "What type of oil is good for hot climates? Living in North Carolina now, and the summers in the South obviously are hotter in the North. I think he meant.
Hey man, I'm in Houston, brother. I'm in Houston, so. I'm in Houston. The oils that we use actually work for that. I'm using them year round. I grew up 30 minutes south of Myrtle Beach. So out there, I know it's more humid than it is in Houston, but it all depends on the quality. You can't grab a $6 or $7 oil and expect to get the same results. It's all about the quality of the ingredients that you have in the product and where they source from that actually makes that big difference for you, in my opinion. I don't know about anybody else.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I definitely use the same products mostly in the summer as I do in the winter, but I just change the amounts. You know what I mean? So the amount of product you use might change. Because I go hard and heavy in the wintertime, man. I ease up coming up.
Because I know this past winter I had to do some traveling back up to some of the winter areas that I haven't done in a while, and so I forgot about those adjustments that I had to make to my beard care as I was making them thing, and I started drying out at first and I was like, all right, next time I go, I need to make sure I carry this other stuff with me to take care of that. But it's just an adjustment period.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, big Touchstone says that salt water is mean on the beard. Yeah, definitely. I remember when I was trying to get my hair to lock. That was one of the things I did. I went to the beach often to dip my head in that salt water to help me out. You know what I mean? Yeah, for real. I had some stubborn hair, man. They didn't want to lock on me, so.
Hey, Unc, you gonna tell the people about the Fable Beard Co. $4.99 super chat?
I was sitting back, and I didn't want to. I was gonna let you.
I mean, you might as well just keep the party going. You know what I mean?
Right. He got it.
Fable Beard Co. What's going on? Appreciate that super chat, man. He says, "What company is hosting tonight?" I came in late. Tonight we are hosted by Beard Brigade. I don't know if you guys ever saw this logo before. They make some really cool products. I want to make sure everyone in the live stream going over to their Instagram page, which the homie D-High will put up later, and give them a follow and check their products out. Fable Beard Co., we appreciate you, man.
No doubt. Thank you.
Yes, sir. No doubt.
And you know we're real accessible. I did an event in Atlanta back in December, and I still have people from there texting me, asking me questions about different things. You know, I get emails, DMs, things like that. It's all about just providing that information to people and helping them understand, you know, what's going to work for them, what's not going to work for them, and just distributing the info. I mean, it's me keeping it to myself isn't going to help anybody.
Exactly.
If you take that knowledge and go do stuff for yourself, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, just making sure that hey, you have the resources that you need to get things done and kind of go from there.
Right.
I know
And that
the
just
other
goes
question.
for.
Go ahead.
Oh, that just goes for everything that y'all about anyway. That's one thing that I when me and X both did our reviews, that was something that we both made sure that we let everybody know how involved you are in the community, because that's spreading information as well. You know what I'm saying? You know, talking about beard products and stuff like that is great, but getting in your community and spreading like real. Not to say that this isn't
Yeah.
maintaining yourself and hygiene isn't
Excuse
real,
me,
but that's
Lump.
some real stuff.
I'm sorry, I gotta cut you off, Lump. We got another super chat from Fable Beard Company. I gotta cut you off, Lump.
He hit you like James Evans on that one.
I gotta cut you off. Fable says he wants to know what should he order from your site. What should he order?
It depends on what you're looking for. What what you normally use. We have the balm, the butter, the oil. We have a wash that we recommend you only using once a week because it's more of a detoxifying thing. So it's more of what types of products that you like to use. My favorite to me, and I don't care about the flyaways and things like that. I don't use anything with the wax, and I like the butter. So even with the growth that I have now, I still use the butter more than anything else.
Yeah, I try that butter out. For sure.
Yeah, so I mean, if you want to talk about it more, just shoot me a message, man. We can talk and figure out what's going to work for you. It's just I don't blindly, I guess, say use this or use that. And sometimes it depends on what your beard looks like. Shorter beards, definitely, I'll be like, yeah, just try out the butter and you go from there because you definitely don't need a wax if you have a short beard.
Right. All right, we got a question from Bearded Soul 78. He says, "Can you over condition your beard? Like you take a shower and you condition it after you wash, but then you might put in a leave-in conditioner after even balm conditions. Is that too much? Can you over condition your beard?"
I would say yes, depending on how many times a day you did it and what type of product you're using. Because if you're using certain products, you're going to end up clogging your pores. Your beard's going to give you heavy, and then some of that stuff is actually going to be more ineffective than it would be than what you think you're getting out of it. And I know, I think X had mentioned something about, he went through that journey before where he was putting a lot of products in there and had to cut back on what he was using too.
Right. I'm going to tell you something that a lot of people don't do too, as B. blows kisses across the screen. I'm going to tell y'all.
You got that.
That's the air. That's the air,
B-Dot
going crazy over here. Going crazy.
B-Dot got that
twinkle.
twinkle.
My whole train of thought with that one right there.
He got that twinkle in his eye right now, drinking that shit. You see his eyes look all glossy over there and shit right now.
Finish your thought.
Hold on. Let me finish my thought. One of the things I think that we don't do as men a lot of times, we don't take the time. So like you may use a conditioner and say to yourself, man, I might be using too much conditioner because my beard is dry. But we don't take the time to investigate the ingredients in the conditioner and the products we're using. So a lot of times, a lot of the things that they put in these conditioners is to give you a false sense immediately that conditioners really work. And those are going to be silicones and some other chemicals that create a reaction on your hair or a coating that make your hair feel nice and silky and smooth, but they actually create a barrier, a moisture barrier, and everything else doesn't work after that, and it dries your beard out over time. So do yourself a favor. If you're using leave-ins and you're using conditioners, make sure you check out the ingredients. And I'm probably going to do a video on that coming up real soon too.
And one of the other things,
spoiler alert.
Right.
Go ahead.
And one of the other things on that too is just because your beard is shiny, or a greasy beard don't mean it's shiny, right? Mm-hmm. You can put all that them other extra products in there and be like, oh yeah, it's shining, man. Sometimes your beard is just greasy. It's not really that natural shine that you get from using a good product, Mm-hmm. And that greasy leave-in stuff that you putting on there is going to be gunk in a little bit after you know what I'm saying, especially when you start clumping out, it's just going to clump up and then clog your pores at the same time and cause that acne.
Yeah. And I think time as well. A lot of times when you like even if you are using good products, a lot of times as soon as you put them in, like right out of the shower, when you just condition or wash and condition or whatever you do, your beard, it just feels amazing. But you give it some time, it may change. So you have to really make the call on if it's working for you when you get it some time and let it all your skin and your beard absorb those products.
You know what? That's just like I say, man. Getting out the shower and if you get out the shower and you only put like, you wait a little while for your skin to start drying up, and then you put that baby oil on. You know, that baby oil gonna have you shiny, but you're gonna be shiny and ashy as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta put on some shit that's gonna actually get in there and, you know, penetrate that goddamn rough ass skin. You know what I'm saying? You know, them damn toenails and shit be all brown and shit. You gotta put something on that too. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta get the shit right, man.
You gotta get it right.
Yeah.
Get it tight, get it right.
They definitely ain't trying to be shashy out here at all.
Shashy.
Shiny and ashy.
Shiny and ashy.
Shiny and ashy at the same time.
We got a question from Alvin Brown. Alvin Brown says he's a cook and he works on the grill 7 hours a day. Does the heat kill it? He wants to know if the heat kills his beard. I don't know if he's trying to be funny because he know B-Dot doesn't have any food.
Yeah, right.
He's just in there.
I just put that on there too.
Is heat rough for his beard?
Hey, real quick though, right on Fable Beard Company, man. I just saw that order come through, brother. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I see it right here.
Shout out to Fable Beard too for the $1.99 donation.
He just dropped the super chat to say that he just placed the order.
I got the notification on the phone as soon as he did it.
Yeah. Wow, that's what's up, man.
That's what's up, man.
Hey, really quick, let me go ahead and show my man Carl's IG, man.
Oh, and while he's doing that, one of the other things that I was gonna mention too, we were talking about the little health things and things like that in the community. So what we do too is we do health tip Thursdays. It's not always geared toward beard care and things like that. Back in November, we did some stuff with heart health. We posted things about diabetes. So we try to tackle different issues that come up. Sometimes it's more current news, sometimes it's older news that people don't really know about. But we try to work with other people that's in those roles to distribute the information to people. Just it's all about the healthy lifestyle. You know, for us is live good, look good, feel better. And trying to go from that and promote different healthy aspects of it. On Sundays, you know, we do a Sunday Fun Day where we promote people in the community, guys with their families, guys working in the community, things like that. And then on Mondays, we do Main Crush Monday where we do like individual fellas, you know, with rocking the beards and things like that. But we try to, you know, promote people in the community and push things out that way. And so it's not always for us, it's not all about, just the products itself. One of the other reasons why we started this company too is because we do stuff in the community and it was better than always coming out of pocket. So let me have another stream of income to where I can use something as a vehicle to invest in other community programs and kind of go from there.
No doubt.
That's what's up.
Hey, we got a super chat.
We got a super chat.
We got a super chat.
Black Panther,
man.
love, man. Appreciate
what
you,
up?
brother.
What up, King?
Super chat,
man. Thank you.
What up, King?
Thank you, Black Panther.
Yeah,
thank you.
The air is clear. I can talk now.
Yeah.
So if you guys haven't yet, man, make sure you guys go over and follow my man Carl at Beard Brigade. As you guys can see here. So Carl, is that a wash that you have?
Yeah, it's a wash over there. Yep.
Okay.
So we have a 2-ounce wash and a 4-ounce wash. It's activated charcoal, green tea extract, and I think coconut oil. And it's a once a week like detoxifying type thing that you use, like especially if you out partying or doing other stuff, you know, you drinking, smoking. It helps detoxify your beard, clean out all that pollutants. Because your beard, so one of the benefits of having beard hair is it actually collects those pollutants that come in the air. So all that stuff gets trapped on your face. So you need a way to kind of, wash that stuff out. So one other thing is guys with beard hair or facial hair actually get sick less often than people without it because you're trapping all that stuff in there and all the allergens in your beard. So we have something that's like that once a week wash to kind of wash that out, and you will follow up by using one of the other products to make sure you rehydrate and nourish that hair back.
So we have basically we
got a super chat.
We got another super chat from our brother Danny Line.
Danny Line.
For the great
appreciate
knowledge
that super chat, King.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Much
So
love.
we got a natural filter then, huh, Carl?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up, man.
Yo, I believe what he just said too, because I've been sick one time in like 5 years, and I wasn't even sick for a day. It was like I just felt the cold coming on, but I fought it off. So, I believe that, man.
Didn't you have like the chicken flu last week? Or
Yeah,
something?
Hey, don't put no chicken flu on.
Chicken flu?
Don't put no chicken flu on.
Something like that.
Oh man.
We out here.
There was a question way there higher about some product. Here it is. John Gibson. Has anyone heard about Just for Men Control GX2? It's a 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, and it says it's a wash that takes the gray out of your beard.
I never heard of that.
I never heard that. I heard of that, but like,
Is it just
I
for-
guess it's supposed to be
just for
something
men?
natural.
Yeah.
It's supposed to only target the grays.
Huh. Hey man, I embrace my gray hair, man. For me, the gray is wisdom. I only have a few down here, and they show up on the side here and there or whatever. So I don't have an issue with my gray hair, man. So I don't really look at products that have it. I know there's a few natural products out there that take care of that, but we don't have any on our line.
Oh,
I fuck around and embrace my gray hair. I be looking like Black Thunder around this bitch.
Hey, D, man, I think this is the segment of the show where we might as well go ahead and give our bear feature of the week their time to shine, man. If y'all brothers is ready to do that.
Let's get it.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
let's do it,
Hit on
Do
that,
it.
man.
Ready?
So we ready for this? Is he in the building today?
I saw him
Yeah.
earlier. I haven't seen him in a minute, but he was in here earlier, so we'll see if he's still here.
Okay.
Let me
All right, I'm pretty sure he's
puff up on him real quick. Puff up on him.
Oh, there you go. You gotta puff it up.
on him.
Puff it up.
Oh shit!
All right. So the beer
It
feature.
looked like Lump got the bird flu now.
He got that chicken flu over there.
So the beer feature of the week is going to my man that is always showing love every single week, man. And that's no other than Mega Slice.
Mega Slice.
Mega Slice.
Mega Slice.
Mega Slice, man.
And he
You
just
are the
left a
beer.
comment.
You are
tell
the
the-
beer feature of the week, my dude.
That's what's happening.
Mr. Mega Slice.
Y'all
Mega
gotta stop
Slice.
talking though, or we ain't gonna be able to see the feature on the screen.
There you go. Mega
There you
Slice. My man be ripping phone books in half with his bare hands, my dude.
Yeah, man.
They got a solid beer too, man. So that's our feature of the week. Mega Slice, man. Always showing his love, man. We really appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations,
Yeah, no
Mega
doubt.
Slice.
Salute.
Yeah, Mega. I keep this zebra in the house this giraffe in the house because my first one got loose, and I think Mega ate his ass, man. I'm not sure.
You got all
Hey,
that protein,
yeah.
all them games.
All the
Yeah.
games.
Yeah. Hey, y'all know y'all got to give Mega Slice a beard salute, right?
Oh, I forgot about that. You're right. Beer
The
salute.
beer
Mega.
salute.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
I saw a comment. I saw somebody left a comment up in here for
I'm tripping how X said zebra first before he said giraffe.
Yeah, I used to have a zebra, but she gone now.
Didn't somebody say it was a zebra last week?
Yeah, a zebra? Damn.
Hey, man.
shit.
Hey. That's the coolest giraffe y'all ever seen, man.
Yeah, it is.
You know zebras was born without stripes 3.5 million years ago.
But were they? But
Yeah,
were
I
they
bet
all
y'all-
black
I
or
bet
were they
y'all
all
didn't
white?
know. I bet y'all didn't know. I bet y'all didn't know that. Let me see if I can get this in camera here. My giraffe with his scully tilted to the side too. Y'all see that?
That giraffe got a lazy eye.
Well, I'll be waiting for that giraffe to say something. Well, he gonna fuck around and fuck the whole stream up if he say something one day.
Right.
hey, you just gonna lean over to the camera. What's up, motherfucker?
scare everybody off.
X gonna pull out his Glocks. Oh man, that shit gonna be epic.
Hey, we got a question from Rory Gibson. He says, "What do you guys feel about the rice and water method for your beard?" And I'm gonna have to leave this to y'all because I never put rice or water in my beard or rice.
I know,
and you know what? I just became aware of that today. I haven't really looked into that.
Yeah.
Rice like Chinese food rice or like?
I don't even know. I came across something that mentioned it, and I just kept scrolling, man. I don't even know.
He said shrimp fries.
You can put that in your beard, and then you can dry your phone up, huh? You can dry your goddamn phone up.
Just stick it right there in your beard.
So is that something new? That's like, what is it? You said it's like is it rice?
Rice water rinse.
Rice water rinse?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I know about it, but I never looked into it.
Do you boil the rice? Like, do you boil the rice and then take the water and pour it off the rice?
No, I did. I kept scrolling when I saw. I was like, I'll come back to that another time. I just saw that today.
Man, somebody's gonna keep up with something. It's gonna be something to just keep trying to change the game, man. You know,
but you boil some rice. You boil some rice in most people's house and don't eat that damn rice. What?
Right?
There'd be some problems.
The other thing I just saw too earlier was, or the other day was, beard powder.
Damn.
Beard powder.
Beard powder.
Yeah,
They must have crabs in their beard.
Hey man. I was like, I don't know about that.
That shit better be some clear powder.
That's for that bed bug beard.
Beard bug beard. Hey, you mess around and make your own damn product, Larry.
For real, man.
Hey, this is directed at you, Lump. My man Troy Smith said I started using just beard butter and it does wonders.
Awesome. That's great, man. And as you can see,
Carl
actually he has
using it on his beard or his chest. He didn't. Did he say?
Oh, man, they watch my videos, man. They know what I'm doing. They know it's both, man.
He didn't say it, man. He just said started using it.
It's both.
Okay.
But before I was rudely interrupted again by old man Winter over there.
Old man Winter.
James.
Carl said it earlier, man. He was talking about, and obviously you see he has a lot of knowledge. He was talking about how he just uses butter. And another thing, for just to add my own words to it, I mean, I know everybody's different and all, but I mean, we kind of talked about it the other day. Like, just if you have a hair, if we with the curly beard or something sticking out like that, you just boop boop, and it's just back in place. It's nice and solid, you know. So beard butter works wonders. That's not to say that the other products don't, but I just think beard butter is it works wonders.
Yeah. I still love my oil though.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. See, and that's what I'm saying. Different guys, you know.
Yeah, we all different, so it's all good.
Yeah, I've been on D Lump's train lately. I haven't used any beard oil at all here lately. I've been using straight butter. So
yeah, I've been on that Detroit grooming, man.
I saw what you was using. Ain't nobody else catch it, but I saw what you using.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You see that right there? See that pinky around, huh?
Yeah, I saw what you using. Said, okay, that's a secret. That's why that beard like that.
you know how it is over here. Actually, I just used my man stuff today. When I got out the shower, I used the was it like Tanzanian? I used this today. Yeah, this is pretty good. I just got out the shower with it, made the beard feel good. 100.
That's some smooth ass butter though, man. Yeah, straight up, Carl. You got some smooth butter, man.
Yeah.
That's
I appreciate it.
And it smell good too, man.
Yeah.
Hey, and another thing too is shout out to you for this bag, man. You know, Carl also
man.
You know, he has these bags.
Yeah, man.
You know, these little carry bags. You put all this stuff in there. You know, with his logo and everything on the front, man. So this is tight. This is a nice little touch right here.
Yeah,
appreciate it. And it's canvas, so it feels manly. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna feel like one of the man purses. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind putting my product in here.
Yeah, you can rock.
You can mess with no merces. I'm sorry.
You can rock this probably, huh?
Yeah.
Rock it probably.
I would throw some things in there.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
so Lorenzo, you just ordered Black Beard Brigade butter.
Shout out to Lorenzo Moss real quick for that order too, man. I appreciate you, fam.
That's what I was just about to ask.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, cool.
Hey, I just want to say too, man, we only got 22 likes on this video so far, man. If y'all do us a favor and go ahead and click that like button, that'll help us to share this with other folks that don't know about us. You know what I mean? And YouTube will put us out there. So do us a favor and hit that like button for us. And also go over and follow Black Beard Brigade's Instagram channel. You know what I mean? Go over there and show them some support so you know what they got going on. You get a chance to see some of their products, some of their releases, whatever they got going on over there.
Yeah, definitely, man.
And speaking of getting out to people who we haven't reached yet, I'm sure there's some first-time viewers today, tonight, wherever you are. If this is your first time, please go ahead and hit that #1 so we can see who you are and see who's new in the group.
Oh, that's what's up. I'd be curious to see that.
Somebody said beard talcum powder.
Beard talcum powder.
I guess that'd be good when you go bowling. You just put your hand in your beard. You go to shoot some pool.
Right. But yeah, on the bag tip too, man. Y'all appreciate the love on the bag. Yeah, so I use mine. Like I cut my own hair a lot too, so I keep my clippers and stuff in one of the bags too, man. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on, and I use one for traveling. So it all depends on what your use is.
Yeah, I used to back in the day. You know what I mean? I don't roll like that no more. But back in the day, I used to keep a go bag in the trunk. You know what I mean? And,
hey man,
I used to keep a little.
Yeah. We know that go bag used to be back in the day, man. Change that first.
I drive a pickup now. I don't got no trunk no more. You know what I mean? I don't get down like that though. Way back in the day.
Hey, listen, Houston's so big. Anytime I go to the metro area, man, and it's late, I gotta take a go bag with me too. So.
Yeah. Hey, that's dope.
Keep
you know what? I'm gonna have to start packing one of them in the
soap,
truck. Seriously.
Draws. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You never know.
Never know.
My mom always told me you ain't no one to get caught with that clean drawers, but no matter where you go.
No, never.
Black Panther says, "What do you guys think about braiding the beard for growth?"
That's a tough one, brother. I do believe. Well, I used to think that braiding hair created length back in the day when you get cornrows and stuff like that. But I think you were actually pulling your hair out of your head to make it a little longer. You know what I mean? Right. You know, but braiding the beard is kind of tough, man, because them follicles are so delicate. You got to braid your beard pretty loose, and I think that's just for protection, and it's not really going to help you grow. If you're braiding your beard that tight, you want to be careful, man. So I would say that's a no-go for me, man.
You know what? I think braiding is an illusion. What it is that whenever you see the braid, if you braid your beard up, you can more so see the new growth. You know, you can see when the braids get loose. You can see when the new growth comes. You know, when it gets frizzy and it's time to rebraid. So that gives you the illusion of thinking like, wow, you know what I'm saying? My beard has grown a lot faster than it was. If you're just looking at it, if you just wear it down, you'll just never recognize the growth until you actually go in for a trim or something like that. You're like, oh, okay, but it's grown. But if you braid it up and keep it braided, you'll always recognize the growth because you'll see the loose hairs and the new growth and everything. So I think it's more so a mind thing.
Yeah,
I can dig that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys ever had, like, your hairs even get trained to the direction they grow. So, like, if you ever comb your hair in the opposite direction and you notice, like, your follicles may be sore, you know what I mean? I don't know if I would. I don't know, man. I wouldn't. If you braid your beard, make sure it's loose. You know what I mean? Don't braid all the way to your face.
Like, don't braid
like that would hurt
the way
anyway.
your eyes look Chinese in your mouth. You got a permanent smile on it. You know what I mean?
Right.
You braid now, you can't close your mouth no more.
You look around here looking like this.
Yeah, man.
Fuck around and laugh one good hard time, your whole braid, your whole chin gonna rip off if you laugh one hard time.
Yeah, man. Yo, even with the twisting method, I do the twisting.
Hey, we got a super chat. We got a super chat.
We got a super chat. You want to grab this one, Lump?
Nah, this all you. This all you, huh?
My brother Mega Slice, man, dropped us a super chat, man. Says thanks, brother.
Thanks for the love.
We appreciate you, Mega.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Top, bro.
Thank you, man.
Superfly Jimmy X.
Hey, just so y'all know, I found out an interesting fact about Mega too. Mega he's in the body protection service industry. So if any of y'all brothers need a bodyguard, man, Mega is your man.
D.I. for sure.
Yeah,
D.I. Hey, D.I. give him a call. Give him a call, Donovan.
You almost made me call by government.
See, he did. Wow. All right.
I think.
All right, Darius.
At them DeBarge concerts, you know, so he might need something.
Oh man, y'all brothers ain't right. Man. Y'all brothers ain't right.
Oh. Hey, don't be calling me by my government name, huh? What the hell wrong with you, lump?
Yo, that mic is dope though, man. I like that.
King, I can get some serious action.
Oh, DJ got a new mic.
Oh, it's just this Blue Yeti one.
Oh, okay.
I can do the. You can do the Blue Yeti.
You got like a Yeti, man. Frankie Crocker.
Yeti is nice, man. Like if you get close to it, you can really hear it nice and you know, you can lower your voice a little bit and you can like talk to the people.
Big Touch said I'm gonna need a bodyguard for this giraffe behind me.
Yeah, I've been I've had one in my Amazon shopping cart for about 2 months, about 5 months now, bro.
With that Blue Yeti.
Yeah.
Oh, it's time to go and get that one, man. You might well go and get it, player.
You right.
That's tight. It sounds super clear, man. But I just have to keep it at a distance because it picks up a lot. You know, you can do those I guess those ASMRs or some shit.
Yeah.
That's what they be using, man.
Okay.
That's what's up. Y'all into sound effects now, huh?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you know.
All the sound effects. All about that.
Good, man.
Trying to see what
Damn, so all the folks up in here have been with us before, huh? That's cool.
Yeah, we ain't get no ones. You ain't get no ones.
Yeah, no ones.
No ones?
Maybe you should ask, huh? Maybe you should ask. Maybe they respect.
Yeah, maybe they, you know,
respect their elders. They might respect their elders and go ahead and listen.
Well, I tell you, boy, these young bucks is hard on the brother, boy. These young bucks is hard on the brother. You know what I mean?
We got new school versus old school right now.
Yeah, versus old school. We got mumble rap versus real rap.
Right.
Oh, snap.
Nah, don't even throw me in there. Don't even throw me in there. Nah, man. I can't get with that.
Boogie Nate,
man.
Much love to all y'all brothers.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate
you.
Yeah, thank you. Same back to you.
Boogie.
Likewise, homie.
Yeah.
Much love.
Yeah.
Y'all seen how James Evans whipped Michael's friend that one episode. So y'all gotta beware of X over there.
Yeah, the old man scream.
Look, I already know if X will hit his son with the one hitter quitter, I know that I got a whole lot coming if I get out of it.
Oh man, y'all missed it, man. We was spawned the other day, man. I didn't put that one on IG though. I ain't put that one on IG. I don't hear no knocks at the door.
Oh man.
Come pick the kids up.
I seen X out there. X put that picture up on his IG. He out there chilling with them chickens, man.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I said, shit. That's why they so nice to him and everything. He chill with them and shit. You know what I'm saying? Chill with him and shit.
Hey, X is the chicken whisperer, man. The chicken whisperer. He be out there having conversations with those chickens.
Yeah, those are my homies, man. They talk to me, man. Chill with me the whole nine. You know.
You pour out a little bit for him too, X. A little something. Have him sip on something with you.
Nah, I never poured out nothing for him. You know what I mean? I never poured out nothing. The most they get is I put a little bit of apple cider vinegar in their water.
Oh, okay.
So that's about as close as they get to some spirits.
I heard they like that wild turkey. Wild
turkey. We got a question from Willie Robinson. He says, "Is cold water good for your beard?" Cold water good for your beard?
Man, I ain't taking no cold shower.
Me either.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Cold water, man.
I mean, it's supposed to close. You know what I mean? Like cold water, yeah, theoretically, it's good for your beard. I don't know about taking no cold showers, man. I ain't down with that.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I think with a lot of things, man, you can do a whole bunch of things. I think the main things people need to focus on is consistency. You know what I mean? Like consistently take care of your beard. You don't got to worry about doing all the extra stuff.
Right.
Like just consistently do the basics first before you start doing rice water rinses and taking damn 20-degree showers and all of that. Just do the basics first. And then when the basics don't work, then you can start doing some of the others. But I think a lot of brothers just ain't being consistent on their basic routines. Right. You know what I mean, they looking for a quick fix.
Yeah, that miracle. They want that miracle. They like, goddamn, I put this Vicks Vapor Rub on here one night, and that shit grew like 3 inches.
But yeah, cold water's good. I mean, even like when I wash my face with warm water, then I rinse it with cold water just to close my pores.
To close the pores.
You know what I mean? So you could do the same thing with your beard. It's not bad. It's definitely better for your beard than hot water. You know, but I mean, if you're talking a temperature thing, you're gonna get out the shower anyway. Everything gonna cool off. I actually like to put some of my products on my beard while everything's still open.
Yeah, same here.
So I don't want to close everything and then put the products on my beard.
That's what I was just about to say.
So it's you know it's one of them things where too much information can cause you more harm than good. You know what I mean? So
how about you put the product on your beard and then use
cold water afterwards?
No, use like a blow dryer, but like without the heat, just so you blow in air. Like cold
I mean, you can use a cold towel or something like that too if you want to do that.
Yeah, you can have your wife stand or your girl stand next to you with some ice cubes in her mouth and just blowing your beard when you get
The arc is right there.
That'll help out, you know?
I guess that's better than the cold towel.
That's right. That's if you got the Alaskan.
Then she can rub them ice cubes on your nipples after you get finished.
Yo, straight do the right thing, mess right now, boy. Another Spike Lee joint.
Another Spike Lee joint right there.
Oh, that's the first thing I thought about. See, I ain't that old. You see, I know all about that. I even met Rosie Perez.
You met Rosie?
Hey,
Rosie.
Yeah, I met her. You know the first thing
how we end up on the age thing or not that old though?
That's what he always do that. Lump always do that.
I think I'm younger than you, Lump.
Oh yeah?
Hey.
How old are you?
37.
36.
Oh, okay. I just turned 37. Yeah.
Oh,
February.
Okay, yeah.
So
you 36, right, Lump?
Yeah, I'm 36. Oh, I'll be 37 in the summer. The old guys beating up on me, man. It's worse. It's worse in our practice runs. I don't even know, man.
Like these here. It's
oh man.
So all right, we got a couple things. Mega says he's also doing warm first end product. Yeah, man. Beard is Soul 78X. How's your beard since the trim? Feels good, man. You know, every now and then when I look in the mirror, I miss it a little bit, but I think it looks good. I think it feels good. I think I've noticed, and maybe it just might be a mind thing, I've noticed a little bit of growth. You know what I'm saying? It looks a little fuller. And I know sometimes just playing with the length kind of plays with the way it looks, plays with the fullness of how it looks. You know what I'm saying? So that might be it too. But I'm happy I did it. I probably would do it again. You know what I mean? I'm glad I did it.
Well, the beard looks strong, X.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
I think you should, really and truly, man, this is just from my point of view, but I think you should just keep it like the way it is. You know what I mean? Because it looks full and it looks together. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it looks, you got structure and all that stuff going on with it.
Yeah,
so
appreciate that. Seems like I ain't never gonna hit that goal I had set for myself, man. So
get it down to your kneecaps.
And my belly button, man. My belly button.
Oh, my bad.
Goal, you know what I mean?
I
think I could get there, but I can get there with what'd you say now?
No, I said I thought you wanted to grow it to your kneecaps. I say your belly button.
No, I think I can get there with the scraggly look. You know what I'm saying? But not with the full look. So I think that'd be the issue.
Oh, we got Sean P in the house.
Sean P, what's happening? What's up,
Sean P?
Sean P. What up? I think this is the time we're gonna do a giveaway, fellas, for the brothers in the chat. What's going on?
Yeah.
Let's do a giveaway. Y'all brothers, one of y'all lucky brothers could win. What are you giving away on this? Let's
do a full kit.
He's doing a full kit. You're gonna win a full kit This is the only place. I hope this is the only place I'm putting it out there. This is the only place you're gonna win a full kit.
Full kit
from Black Beard Brigade is on the live stream with. We don't have a name, so I'm gonna just call it the panel. You know what I mean?
Panel.
The Bearded Council.
The
Bearded Council.
You know what I mean? And I don't know who wants to pick how you're gonna win, and let's not do numbers because all y'all brothers is too old to be going back and forth trying to see what number hit it.
Right.
So y'all go ahead and come up with a question, man. I got a question. No, y'all go ahead and come up with a question.
Well, super chat first. Sean P reviews.
Sean P.
Sean P. Thank you, man.
Thank you,
for
brother.
that super chat. We always appreciate you, brother.
What's a good question, y'all brothers? Come up with something.
Oh boy, how many chickens do eggs have?
That's a tough one. I don't know if I ever
curious.
put that out there. I did.
Okay.
That's a good one, though.
I only
That's
put
a
that
good
there
one.
on IG though, so you had to be following me on IG to know that answer.
Oh,
They can guess.
They
it
can
too,
guess
though.
it.
They could guess. All right, how many? Y'all want to run with that one?
Yeah.
How many chickens do I have?
You gonna make it multiple choice?
That's that schooling from the young boys.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
All right, so wait. We got Bear Soul 14.
We got
Gibson
14,
25.
25. Jesus Christ. You got 25? That's a whole lot of eggs.
We
That's
got
a whole lot of eggs.
20.
I'm gonna give y'all a hint. I get about 11 eggs a day.
11 eggs a day.
11 eggs a day.
King Collie 45.
45. Right, they're a little bagged up over there.
Hey, just guess. Just guess, Black Panther. You don't need just guess. Just guess.
Yeah,
You
11
said
eggs
you don't
a
have no
day.
IG.
Between what and what? Between what and what, X?
Between
Old
one and
man said
100.
62.
Between 1 and 100.
100. Jesus Christ.
1 in 100?
Somebody said 62.
Between 1 and 100.
You gotta narrow it down a little more
Y'all
than
ain't
that.
trying to win.
There we go.
65.
We got a winner.
All right, who?
Beer Hustle.
Beer Hustle. Damn.
Bear Hustle?
Okay.
10?
11.
11.
I put it out there. I said I get 11 eggs a day, man. Most chickens drop 1 a day, man. I'm
Right.
trying to help y'all out.
We ain't no damn chicken
Man, we
whispers
no
over
farmers,
here.
man. Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, like we supposed to know that.
Is a rooster a chicken?
I thought
a rooster a
drop
chicken?
like 3 eggs a day.
Yeah, I had to get rid of the rooster. I got rid of the rooster.
Okay.
You know,
Making
he was
much
getting a
damn noise.
little too cocky for me. You know what I'm saying?
So what does Beer Hustle have to do? He has to DM
Yeah,
Black Beard Brigade?
he got to follow Black Beard Brigade on IG. I hope you got an IG. I should have said that in the beginning. In order to qualify for the giveaway, you got to have an IG. So if you don't have one, go make one. You got to follow Black Beard Brigade and send them your info on IG.
Yep.
He'll send
I'm
you
gonna
the
bring up
products
his,
out. Look at the kit.
bring-
Is that the kit? Is that the kit you sending out?
Well, D, I got to say something so it can show.
Wait.
There you go.
Well, I got some stuff up here, but I don't know exactly what Carl's gonna put in it.
I'm sure.
yeah,
Don't come
so
with
it'll
the
be-
not with the loofah though. Don't come with the loofah.
Yeah, it don't come with the loofah. We'll throw the bag in there.
That's his own personal
be
loofah. You don't want that. That one is you. I saw the skin on it. That's my bad.
He's like, man, I feel like I'm part of
Hey, man,
Carl
listen.
right now, man.
He got one of those good cameras, man. I saw that.
It's all in the HD quality, man. So a little too much, huh?
Oh man.
Yeah. So
So
this
yeah,
is,
it'll be all the sample sizes along with the bag.
okay.
Oh wow, you get the bag too. Look at that. So you get the bag.
And then just let me know if you want a bomb or a butter.
Okay.
That's what's up, Bear Hustle.
Bear Hustle. Yeah, make sure you go follow him, man. Hit him up, DM him. And congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, big time, man.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
All right. So now let's see. Let me look and see. A lot of y'all brothers did do me that solid. We up to more likes than we had before, but everybody in the chat still ain't hit that like button, man. Do me a favor and hit that like button. Make sure you go on over and follow Black Beard Brigade and
Sure.
any of us brothers that you ain't following, because I don't know, there was some things revealed today that I don't even think we was all following each other. How long?
Oh yeah. He's not here right now, so
Oh,
I
he ain't here. I
ain't
don't
gonna.
want to put him on the spot. He ain't
Okay.
Yeah, he's here, but not
I
really.
don't put him on the spot.
Yeah. So make sure you guys go into the description box, man. I have everybody's link in the description for everybody's channel, so you go ahead and follow everybody, man.
Right.
Follow my man Carl on his IG. Beard
Carl's an
Brigade.
actor too, if y'all didn't know.
He is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. He's on YouTube acting and stuff, man.
What?
Here you go with that.
He's a model too.
Yeah.
Hey, Carl, I'm trying to be a
He had
beard
some
model,
white
man.
jeans
What's
and
up,
some
man? I
penny
need
loafers
some.
on. That was him. You had white jeans and penny loafers on, Carl. I seen him on there. I see Carl on there with the white jeans and penny loafers.
Hey, it wasn't no penny loafers though, but it was some white pants involved.
Oh, I said,
That's that boy Carl Weathers.
That's the black
Hey,
paparazzi and shit.
Hey man, we even on Pinterest, baby. You know what I'm saying? We hitting everything.
that's
We on
what's up. That's
YouTube,
what's up.
Pinterest. You know, we trying to reach the people.
Hey,
Super chat.
James
Hey,
Jackson.
James Jackson, we appreciate you, brother.
Thank you,
brother,
man.
for the knowledge.
Yeah, they gonna X again. You know what I'm saying? Oh, James Evans. You know what I'm saying? Coming in. Hey, Michael, get on the couch.
No, but I do want to say this if I can before I lose my train of thought, man. We just want to say thank you to Carl for coming on the live stream, man. Y'all might not know, but we're pretty particular about the companies we bring on, and we search, you know what I'm saying? We try to find the right match and the right companies, and we're trying to find the companies that bring new and interesting things to the community, and we really like what these brothers got going on over there. So if you have not checked them out yet, make sure you're going over there, check them out, place an order. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. And that's it. I don't want to keep cutting these brothers off, so I'm gonna go ahead and let them have the floor.
No, you good. You good.
Yeah.
You straight, man.
Okay.
You good.
Yeah, man. So we appreciate you, Carl, man. We really appreciate you coming on. We appreciate your generosity, man, giving back to the community. We appreciate you giving back to not just the bearded community, but the community on a whole, and doing all the things you guys are doing, because obviously you're going above and beyond what most companies would do, especially starting out. I don't know how long you've been in business, but it's really irrelevant. You're doing a lot more than a lot of people would do, and giving back a lot more than a lot of people would. So we appreciate that, man, for sure, man. Because a lot of our communities, we need that, man. So salute to you, brother. You know,
No doubt.
I definitely appreciate y'all allowing me to come on, and lending your community to me. You know, I'm honored to come on here and speak to the Bearded Council. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the conversation. Everything was up on all that stuff. Great, man.
Yeah,
Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, boy. Y'all doing some big things yourself. So appreciate you.
Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate that.
We definitely gonna stay in touch, man. We definitely gonna keep talking behind the scenes and all of that, man. Appreciate you.
Most definitely.
Thank you.
All right. So I guess y'all know this is the part of the show where we're gonna cut loose a little bit. So we let the companies go ahead and get a chance to slide out the back door before things get crazy in the front door. You know what I mean? So if y'all got any questions for Carl, now is the time to drop them. You know what I mean? Before he get out of here. If y'all got any questions for Carl.
And that's Carl with the K, but I appreciate you, Big Touchstone.
Yeah, that's Carl with the K. That's Carlton. He used to do that dance. Y'all don't remember that dance?
Oh God!
With the penny loafers on?
Yeah, with the penny loafers.
No.
I killed you with the penny loafers, boy.
One had a penny and one didn't. No,
man. I said, man, Carl got them ankle socks. He don't got no socks. No, I was trying to figure it out, man.
Oh man, I had to take him off for that shoot, man.
He had that beard put on his ankles though, because his ankles.
Yeah, right.
Hey, listen.
Hey,
You can't come out there doing something like that with no ashy ankles, bro. I'm just saying, hey, I already had people that was ready to go ahead and dig into me anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I can't give them extra ammo.
You ain't pull out the Shaq feed on him, did you?
Oh man, so we appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you for coming on, man. We really appreciate you, Carl, man.
Yeah,
appreciate it. All right, y'all. Peace.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Beard salute to Carl, man.
Beard salute, my man Carl.
Sure, definitely.
There you go.
We like beard salute.